Help from the state is coming to downtown Augusta after what could have been a much worse situation this weekend. Augusta's mayor says Governor Kemp has committed to sending Georgia State Patrol troopers and Department of Natural Resources officers to help patrol the area. Around 1:15 yesterday morning, two men started shooting at each other on a busy sidewalk in downtown Augusta when one of the men started shooting into a crowd. The Richmond County Sheriff says the quick action of his deputies saved lives.
I cannot stress the magnitude of the immediate intervention of our deputies. There is no doubt that without swift and heroic efforts to neutralize a heavily armed gunman, the potential for massive loss of life was extremely great.
Deputies shot one of the gunmen. Two bystanders were shot as well. All of them are expected to survive.